We are a new species right now. It is not a creature from a distant planet or a lab experiment gone wrong. It's you, it's me, it's everyone who is embracing and using and leveraging artificial intelligence. Hi everyone, I'm Kent and this is Uncharted. Here we explore the realms where business, science, and science fiction and technology meet. I've been thinking about AI a lot lately. I mean, everyone has, right? But I also happen to have been building AI since roughly 2010 in various forms for various companies, some big, some small, and I feel I've earned enough scars and stars to share with you some of my thoughts today. But I wanted to do it with friends. I wanted to do it with some of the leading thinkers in the space. So today we'll explore a fascinating question that's been gaining traction among some of the most influential thinkers in the world of artificial and human intelligence, and where the two meet. The question is, have we evolved into a new species over the last couple of decades? We'll touch on the works of Mustafa Suleyman, Garry Kasparov, Kai-Fu Lee, Erik Brynjolfsson. We'll do that to uncover a startling possibility that we as human beings have already undergone a significant evolutionary shift due to our increasing integration and leveraging and use of artificial intelligence. In Kai-Fu Lee's AI Superpowers wonderful book, he taught us that AI is not just a technological revolution, but a force reshaping human society.
Do you think people around the world have any idea what's coming in artificial intelligence?
I think most people have no idea, and many people have the wrong idea.
But you do believe it's going to change the world?
I believe it's going to change the world more than anything in the history of mankind, more than electricity.
We learned from Lee that success and relevance will depend on our ability to collaborate with and leverage AI technologies. This is Lee's central argument in that book, that a human-AI hybrid work is the work that yields the best results. But that, guess what, was preceded by Brynjolfsson's work. In Erik Brynjolfsson's work, The Second Machine Age and Race Against the Machine, we learned that we're entering an era of rapid technological progress that will transform the economy and the job market. He teaches us that the most successful individuals and organizations will be those that can harness AI to augment human capabilities the best. Controversially, yes, we have to touch on this, it may be that some of those who do not and are not ready, who do not leverage the tools, harness the power, learn to use AI better, that they get replaced. But they're not going to be replaced just by AI. That's actually going to be pretty uncommon. They're going to be replaced by humans that harness AI capabilities more efficiently, effectively than they do, not solely by AI alone. That, however, was also preceded by another set of work. It was preceded by Garry Kasparov's work, who famously was beaten by Deep Blue in a chess tournament back in the 80s. Garry Kasparov explored the concept after that defeat of advanced chess, and his work netted a result. It was a phrase he coined, the centaur, that described a combination of human and machine working together to achieve a superior result would always win. He did this in the 1980s. Now recently, we saw a TED Talk by Mustafa Suleyman. Suleyman is proposing that AI is a digital species. Now, he argues that AI should be understood as a new digital species that will become ubiquitous companions of humanity, helping accelerate human progress if developed thoughtfully to reflect the best of humanity. He also notes that risks remain and that they need to be proactively addressed. Look, I really agree with many of Suleyman's arguments. I really liked his talk, but I don't agree with his digital species thesis. But we'll return to that in a moment. The boundaries between human and machine intelligence are becoming increasingly blurred. We may be witnessing the emergence, yes, of a new species, but a species that is a hybrid form of human existence. Science tells us that Neanderthals were simply outcompeted by the more adaptable Homo sapiens. Well, let's think about that. More adaptable. Keep that in your mind. More adaptable. Simply because those that learn to use these powerful new tools, these new hammers, rocks, more agile, more fast to move. I said before that I did not agree with Mustafa Suleyman's digital species thesis, as espoused in his recent TED Talk. I still don't. But by now you may suspect why. Because it's not the AI that's evolved to be the new digital species. It just doesn't do that. It's still not alive. It's not AGI. Look, I made a whole other video talking about why AI is not AGI and what needs to happen for that to be true. Check that out. It'll be in the description below. But it's us, it's Homo sapiens that will evolve. Maybe we already did. Maybe we're already the new digital species. I'll go ahead and call it Homo digitalis, right? Digital us, Homo digitalis. You'll hear things like Generation Z is the first digital native generation. Maybe they're the ones. They're the first ones that grew up with cell phones, right? And things like that. Always on, always connected to the net. So yeah, they may be the first digital native generation, but we have to look back. We've been on this road since the first digital computers were invented. One of the first things we tried to do with them was make them more like us, to wake them up, to talk to them, to leverage them, to augment our thinking. And yes, for warfare. All of these technologies have two sides, a positive and a negative. It is kind of the way technology works. Look, I don't want to freak anyone out. I do not believe the Terminator narrative about AI. I am crystal clear that the fusion of human and machine intelligence represents a new frontier in our evolutionary journey. It's just not unreasonable to infer from all of this that those who integrate AI deeply into their work and lives are actively evolving. All of this raises complex ethical, social, and philosophical questions. I have conversations with people about these questions every single day. Very, very few people on Earth are still aware of the sea of change that's upon us, but somehow they haven't felt the power of that wave yet, but they will. Morally and ethically, it's crucial that we ensure that the benefits of AI are distributed equitably throughout society. I recently have seen government officials, very high-ranking government officials, that have never even used a ChatGPT or GPT-like bot. They've never even put a single question or thought or had a dialogue with a chatbot. Our leaders can't be that way. We have to learn, but it is true. We must ensure that this technology is developed and distributed equitably, and that the technology is developed responsibly. There is no denying that, but do know that there's a strong push by the media to make current AI technology into something that it's not. They keep saying it's alive. They keep saying it's awake. They keep saying it's AGI. I made another video about that recently, and I'll link it at the end for you to watch next. I think just maybe that this can be a beautiful thing, that we can rise above our sort of baser instincts, and that as technology has almost always done, on balance, it can raise the bar collectively for everyone. It can lead to a healthy form of abundance and equity for humanity. Is this just science fiction? Well, let us know your thoughts below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to know what you think. Don't forget, I make these videos for you because I want to have these types of thought-provoking discussions here in public with everybody so that more people know. So if you want more thought-provoking content like this, please like, please subscribe, please share with somebody you care about. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you.